Welcome to the pit. Super easy, super simple. It is not that complicated. I'm gonna get turned around quite a few times, but it's part of the pit, so you just gotta go along with it. So you'll see here, you start in that tunnel, you come out, you drop down, and you gotta be careful when you're coming around. These things later on will have a lot of force. You'll see. Every crest has its label on it, so you can always do that. You can try and find a map. There's no real map. Here, be extra careful. You walk up to those pipes and it sets off acid. So you want to be extra careful when you do that. Um, but you jump on the pipe before, you turn it on. You come up here. This room seems complicated. It's a puzzle. Mobs keep spawning until you finish the puzzle. What I'm showing you is to mark those 5 levers. It's basically the X. So you're going to pull those 5 levers. Alright. As you come down, this room never changes. The sigils light up yellow, meaning it has not been complete. It tells you where to go: left, middle, right. We're going to the first sigil now. We're going to go ahead and set the first sigil up to turn the furnace on. As you can see in the corner, it says the pit, light the first furnace. So that's what we're doing right now. We're prepping to light the first furnace. It's not super complicated, just go in and turn it on. It only becomes sort of an issue when you get to the third furnace, and you'll see it later. Right there, that button or that switch you pull comes into play. There's 3 of them, one in each furnace room. They are pretty much mandatory to hit if you want to try and get yourself a Muck Doom. Like the Muck Bane is a glass club that does ooze bane damage to it. This is the Muck Doom, the upgraded version. I believe it is a +3 club that does extra damage to oozes, but has, I think, a red slot in it as well. It's the only quest that drops Muck Doom, so if you want to get Muck Doom, you have to pull the lever in each of these rooms. Alright, these trogs tend to respawn. You can kill them, which I tend to do. I recommend you have the jump spell. You need to have the shield spell or have a shield thing to equip yourself on. I run the shield spell constantly. Haste pots, stuff to keep yourself alive. And jump is a must, so is Featherfall. What you see me doing is I'm climbing the pipes trying to get to the top so that I can pull the switch to lock the fire elementals in their spots. That way, the furnace stays lit the whole time. Once you get up here, there's a lever on each side, I believe, or just that one lever right there you pull, and now they're encased. Now, if you go over there, which I think I miss right here, yeah, I do. I start going. This is an option. You got to go over here and do some Mario jumping. But there's a potential to get into a secret room up there. I think it gives you a chest or something like that. But I never actually go there. It's a pain to do. I'm lazy. And I just do this for the XP really fast. So I just say fuck it and finish up what I'm doing. Next, we're going to go and do something else for the pit. I think it says the security area, which has its own tricks. All right, this is the security room. As you come in again, yellow crystals letting you know this is the room you're supposed to go to. Troglodytes are everywhere. They're always invisible. Okay, this one, I don't know the correct code. I look it up on DDO Wiki, which is your friend. But this one is all over this room. From the first very basement floor of this room to the very ceiling of this room, there is crests that tell you the color and which way to turn the knobs or the dials. So if you wanted to go old school and look for it, you're more than welcome to. I just don't want to. I'm lazy, like I said before. While you're in this room as well, your basic goal is to kill the things, turn the knob, and flip that switch that was shielded. And then at the very bottom, there's eggs. Kill the eggs. 25 eggs gets you an optional, which is nice to do. You don't have to kill them all in this room. The very last room has a lot of the eggs as well. as you can see, like I said before, now the security's on, so there's gonna be force things every time you go around those pillars. The longer you're here, the more they hit you, the harder they hit. Now we're in furnace 2. And like I said before, you're doing 3 furnaces. You're just trying to turn this on to prevent these troglodytes from coming back in. That is the whole point of the security system, is to stop them. This one is a little more complicated than the last one, but it's still not too bad. It's just lighting the furnace. As you can see, I'm walking around trying to find the switch, because you have to turn 3 switches, again, 1 in each room. I just passed it. There it is. Now I've got to find the way to climb up. Each room has its own way to climb up, and some are just a little more difficult than others. Some are just super simple. For this jump, I recommend you time it right. If not, that wind, if you hit it wrong, will throw you back across the room, and it just becomes annoying, and it just becomes a pain. As you pull the levers in this room, you'll notice troglodytes spawn out. They're supposed to be like the security measures as well. Like, oh no, you touched my stuff, I must spawn now, and kind of jackasses. Now we're playing Mario again by jumping around, just trying to climb up higher. Once you get up to where I am now, it's a straight shot usually. You can just walk around and you will figure out where to go from there. Yes, you can turn the acid off. Like right there, you see the switch over there? You can go to that switch and turn the acid off. Again, I'm just really, really lazy. Oh, obituary. In the making of this one, we're doing the Fae event, which people die, they get the obituaries. Still haven't seen my own obituary yet. Bastards. I recommend you killing that guy, like I just did. The only reason I recommend killing him, unless you have really stupid saves, is the ladder in front of you. You have to climb that ladder, and he'll just throw fireball to fireball to fireball, and just rip you up as you're climbing the ladder, which it's really not worth it. Even though it's a short climb. More of these guys, and they respawn. They're always spawning because they are the furnace power. So kill them when you want to. All right, here we go. More Mario skills. Jumping is just what you have to do sometimes. It sucks, but it happens. Shortcut. And here they are again. More fire elementals. So, again, just kill them really quick, get them out of the way. That way you can move forward. It's not super complicated on both sides. A switch. That valve turns the acid off up top, and that one just closes them off. They all light up again, and now there's force shields around them to stop them from spawning up anymore. So you don't have to worry about that no more. No, this is not the correct path to take that they wanted you to take. This is the path that I take because, again, I'm lazy ass. like I said before, those force things get worse and worse the more you do and the longer you're here. As well as quick tip for you whoever's playing this level. Wherever you are, one side, next side, one side, next side. They're two different cylinders up and down. So you go up the ladder, cross over, go up the ladder, cross over. It's back and forth. So whatever you do on the left side, the next side's the right side. Okay, this room here. You see me bypass all those levers. I do that because to try and get those levers gets you electrocuted. This has been a glitch for the longest time in this game. There's no set place, but as soon as you hover over it, you can highlight the gears like it's showing, and then you just basically click E, click E, click E, and you keep pushing click E, or pushing the E button, I should say, not click E. Push the E button, and eventually you'll see it light up and pull the lever through the force field. It's funny, the devs hate it, but they can't seem to fix it because they don't know why it does it. So this is one of those weird ones that it actually works on. You just got to try and finagle with it a little bit. Until you get the thing to say, oh, here we are, like there. It just went through. And all the lighting turns off now. Here is a secret door. Now, behind the secret door is a orange named troglodyte who will fuck your world up if you're not ready for him. And he's just a pain in the ass. Or it's a high priest, whatever the hell you call it. So just be a little careful. After you beat him, he gives you a chest. Do not open the chest unless you have a rope. The chest is very much trapped. So it's not something you want to play with right away.
You got me open and I keep bleeding, I keep bleeding love. I keep bleeding, I keep bleeding love. Keep bleeding, I keep bleeding love. You got me open and I
Here we are. We made it to the next part, which is I can't even read my own writing up there. Whatever the power up thing. Whatever, I think it's the power up part of it. This one, I think's if I remember properly, a bunch of puzzles. They're not that hard. Just remember that shit spawns until you finish it. So you just got to keep going until it's done. Again, not complicated, just a bunch of puzzles. Like I said earlier, kill the eggs. You need the eggs for the optional. See, 3 points. And it's 4 puzzles. Troglodytes, troglodyte shamans, and big orcus, whatever the hell they're called, oozes spawn or jelly spawn. If you have two people with you, have one person killing the stuff way to the puzzle. If you don't, you gotta have to kill them way to the puzzles. They're not that complicated. It's just doing them in order, and it gets done. Now we're into the bilge control room. This quest does take a while. People say 20 minutes. I'd usually do it in 30 to 35 minutes if I'm lucky. Sometimes I get in here for 40 minutes, so don't be discouraged if it takes you more than 30 minutes. I've been doing this for a few years, and I'm still not the best at it, but I get through it within an hour. I'll give you, say, good hour. This one's pretty simple. Run down the hallway and you pull my lever. And more eggs. If you really want to break the eggs, I think they count towards the breakables, but I haven't really worried with that. That door we just passed by, if you needed it, is another shrine. So you have a shrine if you need it. It's there if you want it. If not, the only other shrine is at the very, very bottom, near where the furnace is. And so you can go and use that one if you want. Alright, third furnace time. This one is where it becomes a pain in the ass, because this one requires either a hireling or a secondary person, or like you have a dog or something to come help you. Alright. In this part, if you have a secondary person and feather fall, you can get lucky like I'm trying to do right now and get thrown way up high, which it glitches out and does that. You don't want that. If you're lucky, you have a second person or something like that, you can get on that one. It throws you to the very, very top of the room, and you grab the pipe at the very top, walk across, pull the lever, you're done. If you're not lucky, you have to go the long way, which I'll probably end up doing in this one, which kind of sucks. Because I don't have a secondary person to pull the lever for me. And you can sometimes get lucky and glitch it out and let you do it, but if not, no. So we're just going to go the long way and do it the normal way.
We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore like we used to do. We don't laugh anymore. What was all of it for? Ooh,
Oh no, more drugs! Oh no!
we don't talk anymore.
What you're seeing here is going to be a secondary person that I have with me today. Pulling in, they're going to pull the lever down there, and that lever does the same thing as the one before and will fling you up in the air.
Like we used to do.
If it's going to fling me, come on thing, fling me! Throw me in the air.
Talk anymore.
Show me who the boss is.
We don't talk
I guess my Mario skills suck today.
anymore.
Or every day. There it goes. See, the very first pipe does the same thing as that one did. And you just basically run across, jump over here, kill these guys. So I kill them because I'm an evil bastard. You don't have to kill these guys. These two you don't have to kill. You can come over here and just walk a little bit out and literally jump right there and pull the switch. As soon as you do, you're done. The third one is done. Make sure you pull the lever in this room because you need 3 levers pulled all together.
We don't talk anymore like we used to do. We don't laugh anymore. What was all of it for? Ooh,
Now we're on to the final part of it, restarting the whole system. That way everything's taken care of.
we don't talk anymore like we used to do. I just walk a line like somebody knows how to love you like me. There must be a good reason that you're gone. Every now and then I think you might want me to come show up at your door, but I'm just so afraid that I'll be wrong. I wanna know if you're looking into her eyes, if she's holding on to you so tight, the way I did before. I overdosed. Should've known your love was was a game. Now I can't get you out of my brain. Oh, it's such a shame. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore like we used to do. We don't laugh anymore. What was all of it for? We don't talk anymore like we used to do.
Alright, this next part is going to get kind of funky looking. I'm not actually playing on this character. I switched to my alternate character to do this part because this part gets a little tricky. So you can't really see it from this angle. Apologize for that. But down there on each side of the room is a lever. I'm trying to use my dog, my other character, to go pull the lever. The reason for this is as soon as you get near that lever, you get ambushed. Trogs come out from above you, on top of your head area. They come out by the pipes. They tend to slow you, cast spells on you, and hinder you completely. You saw the dog run away. It's trying to pull the lever over there because they just come out of the woodworks and try and ambush you. It sucks, and it's just part of this mission alone. There's two trogs above my heads on each side that are basically focused on my other character right now while I'm standing there. But they come to me because I have intimidation going on. So you go down and pull both those levers, and then after you pull both those levers, you can finally pull the very last lever, which is in the center of the room. And that will finish the quest for you, making it complete. But you do not want to leave yet because there's more. Alright, see, my character's down there pulling levers, getting things taken care of. As soon as all the levers are pulled, we're done. The quest is complete. There is 2 chests down there for yourself to go and grab. But that's not the end of this quest. There's still more to it.
We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore like we used to do. We don't laugh anymore. What was all of it for? We don't talk anymore like we used to do. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore like we used to do. We don't laugh anymore. What was all of it for? We don't talk anymore like we used to do.
Too bad the third person in the party was doing the very last part for us, which sucks. You guys couldn't see it, but I'll explain what happens. That way you guys don't miss out either. Again, that's how you get the Muck Doom. Alright, here we go. Go and get our chest. You can see there's 3 dots or 3 lights for each switch down here for you to pull. I haven't really found anything good in this quest before, so it's just get what you want. I really don't grab anything I don't need anymore. Unless I want to craft, and then I grab what I want. Other than that, Alright, again, Featherfall is your friend. You're going to want it. And you're going to want to jump off the edge. Goodbye! And you fall to the very, very bottom. Now, if you do this properly, this gate will be open. It's the biggest gate you can open, that one, and the other one over there will be open. There's slimes down here. They're not that big of a deal. The one you want to watch out for is Jubilix, or Jubilee, whatever the hell it's called. And see, 3 crests, 3 symbols. Jubilex is the one you want to be careful of. It's in this room. And when you kill it, you get this chest. This is the Muck Doom chest. And you must pull all 3 of those levers to get to this chest to even open it. So that's how you get to Muck Doom. I didn't get anything this run, but Muck Doom is still a nice overall one to have if you're going to want to have a slime beater to go that route. Thank you for watching. That was The Pit. Thank you.